Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday and get ready for me for college. It is 10:20, I don't have to get a train until 1pm today. I love my Wednesdays. Although next Wednesday, so a week today is my first exam, and next Wednesday it's a morning exam, which means I'm going to have to get a 7:30 train. Because for all of my morning exams, we need to be in college for 8:50, and if I get my 8 o'clock train, I don't have enough time to walk up most of the time, and I need to find my room, because I'm in a few different rooms because I use a laptop. So yeah, a week until my first exam. Flippin' terrified. Let's say for English. So English is my first one. I feel fine for English. And I'm working on my critics at the moment, so I'm going to be fine for English. It's specifically history I'm so scared for. And just, oh god, why is that clip so, give me a sec. I got it. Specifically my tutor history, which is after half term, but I was doing a lot of revision like yesterday. And talking about history, today is Wednesday, which means we're doing history revision this morning before college. So I'm gonna get ready real quick. Also, my hair is greasy. I normally wash it today, but I used to wash it in the mornings today. But if I do in the evenings, it lasts Thursday and Friday as well. So I'm just gonna put it up. I doused it in dry shampoo, so I'll just put it up in probably my claw clip or something. Or maybe half up actually. I love doing half up, half down hairstyles. Because one, I personally hate hair in my face. I love my long hair, but also I get not overstimulated, but annoyed with it quite easily. So yeah, half up, half down hairstyles, I love. So I might do that today. But we did an essay in English yesterday, which I completely forgot about. Because basically, we planned an essay last week. We all planned it during, I think it was probably Wednesday last week, actually, during that extra 15 minutes we have at second years. And I forgot we were going to do it yesterday, I mean. So I wrote 1.5 of the paragraph out over the weekend as practice. And then my friend texted me yesterday morning, and she was like, girl, I completely forgot we had the essay today. And I was like, I've already written some of those paragraphs. So what I did was I just copied my plan over, and I spent a while finding new stuff to add to my paragraphs to make sure they were different. I finished so quickly because I'd already written them yesterday. Over the weekend. That wasn't intentional, I promise. I didn't intentionally do this. I just completely forgot that was on the agenda. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway. But yeah, we're getting history today. I'm gonna go over, because I finished putting together all of my tutor flashcards yesterday. So I'm gonna go over all of those flashcards quickly. But mainly focusing on Crusades, obviously. I think what I'm gonna do, because extract and source questions are my, better area. I get really high marks on them. My first A was an extract response I did a couple weeks back. So I'm going to go through a bunch of those extracts. Because I think recommended time is 5 minutes to go through, read, and summarise them. Because at least for the Crusades, we need to talk about the historian's summary. Because a historian interpretations or, notes, writing, that. So I'm just going to set a bunch of 5-minute timers and go through them, because we've been given all of them, and just see how much I can do without looking at my notes, which I think is actually quite a bit, and then probably I normally decide what's convincing and not convincing as I write, or I'll write it down. So I definitely think my writing style is quite odd, because I'm on a laptop, because I've been able to type since last year, so all of my mocks have been on a laptop. That bit of help was really annoying me. So yeah, my writing style probably isn't very universal, because obviously you can't go back and edit massively if you're on paper. I mean, you can, and if you want to edit, they definitely tell you to edit. But yeah, it's definitely different for me. Like, literally what I do a lot of the time in history is I go back through and make sure I have my judgment editing at the end instead of throughout. It just works for me. I like to get all of my information down and then going back through and being like, what can I add? Making sure my argument's clear, make sure, and then I do, like, yes, in our mock, I did my introduction. Like, I wrote my thesis, I did, and then I did my introduction after I did all 3 paragraphs. And then as I was writing my intro, I was like, ooh, there's something else I could add in all 3 paragraphs. So I went through and edited them and added this, like, consistent argument throughout. It was about, because our question was on relationship between men and women, which, lovely question. And in my intro, I wrote at the end, I was like, oh, Iago breaks all of these friendships. And I hadn't mentioned that in any of my paragraphs massively. So I went back through and added a little sentence about all the women, because then that really consistently shows my argument. But yeah, so I have a very odd writing style, which you can probably only do on a laptop. But it works really well for me. I like to just get a bunch of my information down and then go back through and do a lot of checking. Also, works really well for me, because my spelling is shit. Like, in the most nicest way to me, my spelling is absolutely shit. Literally, our question was on relationships. I kept spelling relationship wrong. And a lot of that spelling comes from me just typing really quickly. Because sometimes my brain will press the, like, key for the letter too quickly, and then it gets out of order. But I really need to give myself time to check all of my spelling in my mocks. God, I need some water. Bloosh. My sunscreen is peeling. My sunscreen always peels on this side for some reason. I don't know why. It's always my right side. I literally took water. What the hell? Why is my throat so dry today? Maybe it's because I haven't talked to anyone. Because my mum is she at work? She's somewhere. I think she's working this evening. I don't know where she is currently. She's probably at the shops, actually. God, yeah. I don't know how I can see it, but this whole bit is, like, flaking. Okay, this is definitely the last use of this setting powder. There's barely anything in there. Ooh, okay, I also did this yesterday. So I have my Boots brown mascara. I put this on first, and then I put my really cheap primer mascara on top, and it helped this not smudge without having to powder it. It worked really well. Okay, makeup. Oh god, that's my brow. Makeup is done. I'm now going to do my hair in a half up, half down, which that shouldn't take too long, and I've been doing makeup for like 15 minutes. She's done. I also just put some mousse in my hair to kind of help that look nice, and it did. One thing you should know about me, I think I've said this before, I hate half up, half down. Not half up, half down, so that'd be really ironic. I cannot deal with a slick back on me. But I think it looks absolutely stunning on other people. I just look like an egg. Because I have a really big forehead. And I can't deal with looking like an egg. There's this one picture of me, on, like, the plane when I was probably about 8, and I had a really, really tight ponytail. And it looks like I'm bald. Like, you literally can't see the ponytail. My brother and sister also like to say I look like Jojo Siwa when she was, like, younger. So, yeah, no. Slick backs, not for me. Anyway, that is the final look. I love you all so much, and I will see you maybe tomorrow morning. I think I might film tomorrow, actually, so you might be getting a day in the life. Love you all. Bye!